to get my back blown out in peace. You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old?
Stop scrolling, because what just unfolded between Teyana Taylor and Pierre is the kind of drama no one saw coming. The kind that hits suddenly and sends shockwaves through social media before anyone has time to process what really happened. Just hours ago, news broke that Teyana Taylor, the woman known for fiercely protecting her privacy while effortlessly commanding public attention, has allegedly cut Pierre off completely. The reason behind this decision is even more explosive, a pregnancy revelation so unexpected and emotionally charged that it has turned timelines, fan pages, and comment sections into absolute chaos. Fans are now asking the same stunned question. Over and over again, how did it even come to this? This is not just another piece of celebrity gossip. It is a story rooted in trust, betrayal, heartbreak, and the brutal collision between private pain and public scrutiny. For months, fans have closely followed Teyana and Aaron's relationship, watching it unfold with a mix of admiration and curiosity. From red carpet appearances where they looked inseparable to subtle social media hints that suggested a deep emotional bond, the narrative surrounding them felt hopeful and genuine. They laughed together, shared meaningful moments, and appeared to be building something solid away from unnecessary noise. It was the kind of relationship fans didn't just observe but actively rooted for, believing they were witnessing something real and grounded, and then suddenly everything seemed to fall apart. The shift was jarring. People began asking how a relationship that appeared secure, stable, and full of promise could be shaken by something so devastating. The answer, according to sources close to the situation, lies in a life-altering revelation that changed everything almost overnight. A pregnancy. The pregnancy claim alone was enough to leave fans stunned, but what truly sent shockwaves through the internet was who'd allegedly involved. The details surrounding the situation are complicated, emotional, and layered, and while not everything has been confirmed publicly, insiders insist the impact on Teyana was immediate and deeply personal. This was not a rumor floating through comment sections or speculation fueled by fan theories. This was information that reached her directly, cutting through any illusion of safety she may have felt. According to those close to Teyana, the revelation shook her to her core. Learning about a pregnancy that directly implicated Pierre forced her into a moment of reckoning. It was the kind of truth that doesn't allow you to sit still or wait for clarification. It demands action, it demands boundaries. And in this case, it demanded a decision that would permanently alter the course of their relationship. That decision, insiders say, was clear and immediate. Teyana Taylor chose to cut Aaron off completely. For many fans, this move was both shocking and deeply telling. Teyana has long been admired for her composure, her grace under pressure, and her ability to navigate public scrutiny without losing herself. She is not known for impulsive reactions or public meltdowns. Instead, she is known for moving quietly but decisively when her boundaries are crossed. Cutting Aaron off was not about making a statement for the public. It was about protecting her peace, her emotional well-being, and her future. Those who know her say the choice was not made lightly. Imagine processing a secret this heavy, realizing that trust has been broken, and coming to terms with the fact that the life you thought you were building may not be what it seemed. In moments like that, maintaining appearances becomes meaningless. According to insiders, Teyana decided that no relationship, no matter how promising, was worth sacrificing her self-respect or emotional safety. Looking back now, fans are noticing signs they may have missed before. In the weeks leading up to the revelation, observant followers noticed subtle changes in Teyana's online presence. Her posts felt more introspective. Her captions carried emotional weight. There was a distance in her tone that hadn't been there before. At the time, fans speculated endlessly. Some thought she was simply focusing on personal growth. Others assumed stress or work demands were taking a toll. No one fully grasped the storm quietly building behind the scenes when news of the pregnancy surfaced. It wasn't just the information itself that caused shock, it was the timing. The revelation came at a moment when the relationship appeared solid, when public perception suggested stability, and when fans least expected such a bombshell. The contrast between what people thought they knew and what Teyana was privately dealing with made the impact even more intense. Suddenly, the image of a happy, united couple collided with the reality of betrayal and emotional upheaval. According To sources, Teyana's initial reaction was a powerful mix of shock, hurt, and anger. Discovering something of this magnitude, especially when trust and loyalty are involved, is never easy. She reportedly leaned heavily on close friends and confidants, taking time to process what she had learned before making any public-facing moves. Cutting Aaron off was not an emotional outburst. It was a deliberate, measured step rooted in self-preservation. As news spread, social media exploded almost instantly. Fans rushed to platforms to share their thoughts, emotions, and theories. Many rallied behind Teyana, praising her strength and applauding her for choosing herself in the face of betrayal. Others expressed confusion and disbelief, questioning how things could have unraveled so quickly and speculating about Aaron's side of the story. Comment sections filled with debates, emotional reactions, and viral discussions that transformed a deeply personal situation into a global conversation. Hashtags began trending within hours. Old photos and clips of Teyana and Aaron resurfaced, now viewed through a completely different lens. Moments that once seemed romantic were re-examined for hidden meaning. Fans searched for clues, trying to pinpoint when things may have started to go wrong. Pierre's response, or lack of one, quickly became another focal point. His silence, social media activity, and any vaguely worded posts were dissected endlessly. Every pause was interpreted. Every gesture was analyzed. Some fans believed his quietness suggested guilt. Others argued it reflected shock or an attempt to handle the situation privately. In a digital age where silence often speaks louder than words, his lack of a clear statement only fueled speculation. Meanwhile, Teyana's emotional fallout became a major talking point. Sources say she's navigating betrayal, disappointment, and relentless public attention all at once. Managing such a deeply personal matter while being under a magnifying glass is no small task. Every appearance, every post, and every absence is now interpreted through the lens of this unfolding drama, adding layers of pressure that make privacy nearly impossible. Fans empathize with her struggle, recognizing that even someone as strong and composed as Teyana is still human. She is allowed to feel hurt. She's allowed to draw boundaries. And she's allowed to walk away from anything that threatens her peace. The involvement of celebrity commentators and bloggers has only intensified the situation. Figures like Funky Geneva and other insiders have reportedly weighed in, offering theories, timelines, and alleged behind-the-scenes details. While some insights may be speculative, they add complexity to the narrative, drawing audiences deeper into the unfolding drama and keeping the conversation alive. As the story continues to develop, questions remain unanswered. Was the pregnancy reveal accidental, intentional, or misunderstood? Did Aaron cross a line that justified Teyana's response, or could communication have prevented this rupture? Was the relationship already fragile beneath the surface? These unanswered questions keep fans invested, eagerly awaiting clarity that may or may not ever come. What is clear is that the impact goes far beyond headlines. Teyana's decision to cut off Aaron is not just about ending a relationship. It is about asserting control, redefining boundaries, and choosing integrity over comfort. The ripple effects extend through friendships, family dynamics, and public perception. For Aaron, the situation challenges his reputation and forces introspection under intense scrutiny. By this point in the unfolding drama, it is evident that everyone involved is at a crossroads. Teyana is redefining her boundaries in a highly public space, while Aaron's every move is magnified and judged. Social media continues to shape the narrative, blurring the line between reality and perception and creating an ongoing cycle of speculation and emotional reaction. Teyana is reportedly leaning on close friends and family for support as she navigates shock, sadness, and the need to remain dignified. Fans continue dissecting past interactions, searching for meaning in moments that once seemed ordinary. Rumors of private messages and unreleased details keep circulating, ensuring the story remains active and emotionally charged. In the end, cutting Aaron off represents more than a breakup. It represents strength, self-respect, and the courage to walk away when trust is broken. The drama is far from over, and questions about reconciliation, accountability, and truth linger in the air. This is ultimately a story about trust, betrayal, emotional resilience, and the complexity of relationships under public scrutiny. Teyana Taylor's bold decision is more than a headline. It is a deeply human story filled with vulnerability, strength, and difficult choices that define personal boundaries.